So treating your desires as data. So I want to offer a different perspective today. What if your desires aren't selfish? What if they are information, right? So when you find yourself thinking, I wish I had more flexibility. I wish I had more creativity. I wish I had more support, or I wish I had more adventure. These thoughts aren't problems to just solve away. They're actually clues. They're showing you where your life may be out of alignment with what matters most right now. And now we're going to do a little exercise about that. So I call it the want behind the wants. And what does that mean? We're going to dig down below our specific desires to see if we can unearth what's underneath, what's at the core. Okay. Because again, we're using those desires as cues to find out what's going on underneath. Like what I was talking about before with my story. Why was I holding back on giving myself permission to become a life coach? What were the things that were happening underneath it? Conversely, why did I want to be a life coach, right? Why did I want to do that? Why was that so important to me? Getting down underneath that helped me to resolve the negative feelings that were keeping me from doing it. So what we're going to do here, I'm going to ask you to write something down on your paper that you want. And this doesn't have to be a big, meaningful thing. It could be something big, but it could also be something small. And I'll give a few examples of that in a second. So I want blank. And then you're going to ask, well, why do I want that? And then what is that giving me, right? So digging down level by level, about 2 to 3 more times. Why do I want that? Why is that important? And keep investigating below. When you do that, you're going to get to a place where you're going to find a core value or a core nugget of feeling that is going to be informative to you. Here are a couple of examples. Okay, so for example, I want a promotion. Why? Well, I want more influence. Okay, why do I want more influence? What will that give me? Well, I'll have more freedom. Okay, why is more freedom important? Well, because I want to feel trusted. And so digging down below that, it's like, I don't want a promotion just for the money or for the influence. I want to feel trusted. I want to feel like my boss is giving me the autonomy to do the job and they trust that I can do the job. And that will make me feel trusted and confident and secure. Another example, I want a vacation. Why? Well, I want to take a break. I need a break. Okay, why do I need a break? Well, because I'm exhausted. Why am I exhausted? Well, because I've been carrying too much, right? You get the picture of where I'm going at. So this is because often the thing we think we want is just pointing us towards something deeper.